everyone, and welcome back. It's Monday, it's time for Reacts, and we're continuing with the Geoguessr Reacts, and this time it is Zigzag along with Jack Sucks at Geography. I played Blindfolded, Geoguessr with Jack. So we've seen this a few times from Zigzag when he's taken kind of advice on where somewhere is. It will never not be amazing to me when you can't see a map and yet you can get it right. So let's see how well Jack manages to describe a few of the places.
Yo, what's good everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. As usual, I have the pleasure of being joined by Jack Sucks at Life.
I love that. I love that. It's the as usual, because some of you will be fans of Jack Sucks at Geography, some of you won't. But the biggest meme for Jack is that he said he wanted to collab with 10 different YouTubers this year. By the way, Jack, I'm still here, like fully up for it. I have like 11 or 15 different YouTube channels. One of them will fit. Okay, you need a collab, dude. Just yeah. Anyway, basically, he's meant to be doing this with 10 different people. That's what he hoped for. But he's consistently done collabs with Zigzag over and over and over again. So it's like, yeah, you want to do 10 collabs, 8 of them are Zigzag. So
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
I'm going super well, Jack. Great to have you here. And today we are doing some blindfolded Geoguessr duels. Ooh. So over on Jack's POV, he's going to be playing a duel. Meanwhile, I'm going to be blindfolded and asking...
Oh, so this is a little bit... Okay, so this is different. They're doing duels, which is a lot harder for this. So usually when we've seen this before, we've seen it with like LAN and people like that. And it's usually like, okay, this is a normal map. You've got maybe not even a time limit, and you go from there. But duels means you're up against a normal time limit and a time limit from when your opponents are guessing as well, which can really speed you up. So you've like Jack's got to talk really fast, and you know Zigzag's got to then listen, figure it out at speed when you can't see, which is like a whole new thing, because obviously he can see it, figure it out at speed. That's fine. But not seeing it, being described it, figuring it out, whilst knowing that you're also in a Duels game is hellish.
And hopefully together we're able to come to the correct answer, though I'm not able to see anything.
Exactly. So yeah, we're working together. So it's not like
There's
there's
the
a
issue.
limit to the amount of stuff we can ask each other. We just have to try and work out.
Well, there is a limit because of the time.
I'm just gonna throw loads of info at you.
Exactly right. Alright, I say let's get the blindfold on and let's get into the first.
I'm clicking play. I'm stressed already, but let's see what
I'd be stressed as hell, yeah.
As a team, we should be able to get some dubs here.
Okay, we're playing against
You'd hope so.
From Italy.
Okay, that's good to know.
And right, we're here. We're in an urban area. It kind of looks maybe
Where are we?
South American to me. There's round 30-kilometer signs, and under the 30-kilometer.
I don't know if it's South America. That may be.
That's got like a line through it, a red line.
Is this
Kind of Brazilian,
Mexico?
but you do see it around Latin America, so yeah, okay.
Okay.
Maybe any license plates or something like that?
License plates.
That is Mexico. So, for anyone, this right here is the Mexican flag. I was there thinking that looked kind of Mexican to me, and then there's literally a Mexican flag on the back of the goddamn van. Yeah, they're in Mexico.
Short.
He should know that.
White, from what I.
What? Jack! Jack, you're the flag man, dude. You're the flag man. There's a fucking flag on the goddamn van. Dudes! Ah! How did I see that? And he... Jackie boy!
Can see.
Ooh, short and white. Okay, so maybe Mexico.
Yeah.
Then.
The sign that says Alto, like a
Alto.
stop sign.
Yeah.
Okay, he said maybe Mexico, so they're kind of figuring it out,
Any
okay.
pink taxis?
Pink taxis. I see a lot of
Pink
red
taxi, I've never seen that before.
but I don't think I see any pink.
Okay.
I'll just go Mexico City, because I don't know Mexico well enough.
White. I can see all of it, and it's like very square at the back, and just kind of just looks like a normal car.
Interesting.
Not like much of an indication that it's a Google car.
You haven't seen all of it. Did you say you'd seen all of it, even though there was a cut-off literally by the windscreen? You saw the windscreen wipers in the back. I think he's a little stressed here.
Oh, it's vanished. It literally just vanished under me.
Yeah. I thought that might happen.
What? Oh my goodness, I was not ready for that.
Okay, but probably Mexico then, I think. So we'll default to Mexico, yeah?
Okay.
So, are you good with your phone numbers? Didn't you learn a bunch of phone numbers?
Yeah, try the phone number. That's
Oh my
a good idea.
god.
It says agenda sitter, and then it says 55, and then a bunch of numbers. I
That
think
is
that's
the
a phone
Mexico City phone number. Excellent.
Okay, so 55 is Mexico City. There we go. I would have just guessed Mexico City after seeing Mexican flag. It's hilarious that Zigzag has figured, like, he's used a lot of different stuff that Jack said to him. Jack literally was looking at a van with the Mexican flag on it. I always find it really funny with this, when, you know, a normal person just misses it. But Jack is known for flags, and I know they had a thing the other day where Zigzag actually beat Jack on flags, but only very, you know, very minimally. But also, Mexican flag is pretty easy to get. But he saw that as well, and he's seeing all this, and Zigzag just like, yeah, okay, that bit of information. Okay, there's this thing on the car, and there's that. It's crazy to me because I can understand, to a point, seeing something and going, okay, I know that. I know the meta for that. But the description of somebody else that doesn't know the same as you. Like, for instance, if this was Rainbolt or Blinky or someone like that giving the instruction to Zigzag or vice versa, that'd make more sense to me because the description and the way it looks would be exactly as it needs to be said. Jack doesn't know that. That's why it's even more incredible.
Look, Jack. Hey, that's great.
Ah, there we go. Should I go for it then? Because he's not guessed.
Send it in.
So Mexico City specifically, you think?
Yeah, Mexico City.
Okay, I'll go.
That'd just be the default for me.
Jack, that was so
Got it.
smart. Let's go, dude.
This is where it's wrong.
Oh no, surely not.
Right, 6 seconds. He has yet to guess.
If it is Mexico City, I'd...
Gone for it. Oh,
Okay, so I would have got this in a Duels match.
And
he was
Purely because there's a flag.
He did go with Mexico as well, but
Yeah, I wonder why, Jack.
We cooked him.
Very, very nice. Okay, it's another urban area.
Where
Kind
is
of a
this?
similar vibe, actually. Though it does say.
Oh no, this is Asia.
What looks like Chinese, maybe?
See this? He said that it gave the same vibes there. To me, this looks immediately Asian. I don't know what. Despite the thing he just zoomed in on, like before he said that, this looked immediately Asian, and I don't know why. Can somebody out there, Maya? I know you're watching. Help me out here. Or Geougessr. You guys are the ones that talk the most in my comments, and you know your stuff. So why did I think that was Asian? Like, because this is one of the weird things as well. And I think something I need to get better at. I'm crap with metas. I don't really want to. It's not that I don't want to know the metas. It's that they just will not go in, and it just. I'm a traveller. I like travelling. So, excuse me. Still can't get rid of that cough. So, I don't necessarily know why something is a certain way. But what is it? What did my mind see there that made me think it was Asia? Because for Jack, it looked the same. For me, it immediately looked Asian. And I don't know what it was. If anyone knows, it'd be interesting because I'd like to know why I think things. Because that might actually help with the future.
Okay, so now I definitely want the license plates. Are they like greenish or are they yellow?
Oh, he's guessed. He's guessed.
He's gone straight away. Okay. I wouldn't know where in Asia. I'd want more time.
It's hard to see them. They're kind of yellow.
Okay, then Hong Kong. Go Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Gotta
Okay.
find Hong Kong in time. Oh, I didn't quite click it, but so it was.
Oh no,
actually
it's Malaysia.
Oh, a yellow number plate in Malaysia is pretty rare. That's unfortunate.
Maybe it was a lighting or something, but we
was it?
were.
No, that was definitely yellow.
I think he went in Japan. Okay, this looks more kind of French to me, I would say.
Okay.
The buildings are interesting. They've got lines through them. They're kind of wooden.
Is it
looking.
Alps?
Okay.
Are we up? Are we up in the Alps? Is this like Switzerland? Oh no. Skiverbacken. Is this like Norway?
Sounds kind of
Maybe
Scandinavian.
South Germany here then.
Germany?
The name sounds kind of German.
Okay, so this I think is when it would become difficult for the blindfold because listening to how something is spelt, I think it's a lot different to just seeing the word. Because you can just see some words and be like, okay, that's there. But if you're describing a word, I think it can be very difficult. I mean, think of the first time you saw a name in a book that you're reading or a medication. Like, you didn't say it right. You didn't understand it because your brain didn't know it. So unless you've been to that specific place, if somebody's just given you a list of letters to make a word, when you see it, you can kind of have an idea, oh, this is from here. But in your head, because I'm either wrong or that's just not German. That does not look German to me at all. That looks more like, I'm going to say Norway or Sweden, like around that area.
I think. We'll see though.
I chucked it in quickly. It was
Norway, my first choice, Norway.
I suggest it might be Norwegian, but
I was gonna go for like I'd have gone for Switzerland because of the houses, but that was very much that place.
Okay, next up, we are in another city.
Okay.
Looks kind
Guadalupe?
of Spanish text.
Guadalupe?
To me.
Okay.
The number plates are white on the front.
Yeah.
And I think white on the back as well.
Did that not just say Guadalupe? Like, did that not just tell? Then I'll just tell him where it was. Am I... Okay.
Are they European length? Do they have any blue strip, that kind of thing?
I don't see any blue strips on them, but
do you have any poles?
So there's just street lamps. I'm in a very kind of it's kind of quite old-fashioned looking architecture. He's guessed, I'm afraid.
I thought it was maybe Uruguay, like Montevideo, Uruguay.
Santo Domingo, does that mean anything to you?
Santo Domingo? I would try Uruguay here still. Let's just hope it's not actually over in Dominican Republic.
Or just...
It was Chile.
Okay, fair enough. I would have got that wrong. I'm fully would have got that wrong because I was looking and just going, it says Guadalupe. Like, surely that's just the Caribbean.
Right, next up is Tech Market, giant
Okay.
kind of sign. We're in a casino. The registration plate.
I mean, it looks American because
on the back.
because the
Okay, maybe
like.
that's Panama. Do we see Spanish anywhere?
Yes, maybe that would.
No, you know why it's Panama? And I can't believe Jack has done this again. That's a Panamanian flag. That is a Panamanian flag. How is he missing the flags? Is it? Have I just kind of in my head just because I use the flags more than other things? I don't look for metas. Is that the thing? Because I don't look for other meta, although technically a flag is a meta. But you know what I mean. I don't look for the car or anything like that. I literally just look for things that I know, and I'm pretty good on flags. And by the way, I came real close to both of them the other day on their thing with the flags. Like that's a Panama flag. How's he not noticed? Like literally, look here, Panama flag. He was in front of it.
Looks Spanish.
Do we see lots of
It's
yellow
kind of
taxis?
like I think we do.
He's
see
got past it.
And do they have like a number plate written on the side?
And again,
Far away. I'm heading to them. A white number
it was in
plate.
front of him again.
Okay.
Blurred, but I think they
I
are.
would say Panama City then.
Oh my god, I'll go for it. Put the pressure on him.
I feel like the name makes sense for that. And if we
I am so sorry for the cough. It's hard to shift. I still haven't been able to shift it. I am moving away or moving my head. I hope I'm not damaging anyone's ears.
you also have yellow taxis, then I feel pretty good.
It's got to be Panama.
I've locked it in. There's a sign saying Alto that I can see.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, he also went the
Yeah.
same place.
I would have not had a clue until I saw the fucking flag.
What's the health? What's the health?
It's gone. I can't see it anymore.
This is crazy.
2,900. He's on 4,800.
Okay.
This next
Okay.
one, ooh, we've got very square apartment buildings, all just one colour, square windows, square buildings.
Does it kind of feel like Russia, or is it more of a Western Europe vibe or something?
Maybe it could
Doesn't
be Russia.
West.
There's no traffic or anything. I'm looking around.
I
There's
don't
a
know.
sign here. It's not Russian
What does it say?
because it's written in kind of Latin script. It says like Logistic Center Sid.
What I'm loving about that, and I really hope it's true, does that just say big project? For anyone that is from the country that this is, and I'm presuming this is what? Northern Europe again, because it looks Northern European. But that just reads phonetically as big project. I really want that to be big project. Anyone that knows this language, if you're watching, or anyone that can take it, does that say, does that translate to big project? Because that's fucking awesome if it does. Actually, OK, is that more German then? Big project, OK, Buddha, Tablering. No, because if it was German, Jack would get it because he did 1,000 days of German. He would know that. I think it's Northern European.
Your project Ocht Budgetarbering, and he's guessed. So I'm sorry, I can't give you more. Europe somewhere, I would say.
Northern Europe somewhere.
Denmark? I don't know. I couldn't work out what the language was.
Yeah, it was Stockholm.
Stockholm. Yeah, I could guess Northern Europe. Wouldn't have guessed exactly where.
We're on a wide open street, kind of looks Australian. On
Yeah, that looks very Aussie.
Street with a blue sign.
Okay.
On a pole.
Yeah. Is
it's
it
like
painted
a.
white, the signpost?
So it's not a signpost; it's a telegraph pole. It's just wooden, but then there's a.
I also find it cool the fact that Zigzag can tell the difference between New Zealand and Australia. Now, that sounds really stupid because, of course, I've got to know his own country more. You give me Northern Ireland and the Midlands in England, so goddamn similar. But it's also helpful because I always think Northern Ireland has the look of the Midlands. It doesn't look like Southern England. Kind of looks Northern, but it looks Midlands. So it's so weird. But yeah, I'd find it very difficult. It'd only be really backplates and things like that.
Cook Street sticking out of it.
Okay.
Then we have white registration plates on the car. He's dropped a guess.
Oh, Cook makes sense because the Captain Cook, even though he was never a captain. But
what does it feel?
Okay.
Does it feel quite cold?
No, it's kind of quite nice.
Yeah, then go north.
Okay, I've gone for it. Oh, he went Australia.
Oh, it was south.
Good. It We
Yeah.
did it.
Did we win?
Beat him.
2.5 times damage.
Damn.
Let's go, Jack.
Oh my goodness! Thank goodness for that.
He tried to put the pressure on. He knew I was blind. He was trying to put the pressure on for real.
Exactly, yeah. Oh god, I can't believe we pulled that off. There's such little time to like shout stuff at you and you to like actually process it in your head.
All right, let's go for one more.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's see if we can. I've actually done okay with this, but I can see.
I was actually just putting the pressure on like.
Yeah, I know.
Like anything that I'm saying, I can see.
Okay. All right,
Like, and I'd still lose. I'd still lose to these guys.
Eric, let's see what you made of.
Round one. Okay, lots of trees, but I am in like a city.
Eastern
and I see
Europe,
lots of
maybe?
kind of square
That's a
apartments.
Dacia, that car that was just there.
A little bit more kind of run down. Registration plates. We've got the blue EU.
Okay.
Oh, is that a flag over there? I'm heading to what I suppose.
Oh, now you want to find a fucking flag. Now you want to find a flag. You were looking at a van with a Mexican flag on it. Okay, it was smaller. But then you went to Panama. You scrolled past a van that had the Panama flag on it. And you were looking directly at a Panamanian flag in a window. Don't you go looking for flags now? What the fuck?
Hopefully a flag.
I'm thinking Poland. Let's see what kind of flag.
That's Romania.
A Romanian flag.
Okay, nice. So is there anything else?
Okay, so I was right. Eastern Europe. Okay.
Bucharest.
It just had that look. Those kind of buildings, I think.
No, I don't see mountains.
Hey, I'm just going Bucharest. You give me somewhere like this, unless I've specifically been to the country and know the area, which I grant there's a lot of places. I'm going Bucharest. Yeah, I'd have just gone Bucharest as well.
Gosh damn it.
I was 4.2 miles away, he was 3 miles away. Alright, next up. Ooh, looks kind of UK to me. It's a resident.
Okay. Now, I have just made a comment about Northern Ireland and England, and about it being looking like the Midlands. This looks like the fucking Midlands. Actually, anyone out there that's from the UK or from Northern Ireland? Actually, Northern Ireland's part of the UK. Oh my god. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Anyone that is specifically from Great Britain or Northern Ireland or from the UK, there you go, did it a bit better there. How do I knew immediately, but what the... Anyway, anyone that's from here, can you tell me, is there a specific thing that's different? Because I'm looking at this, and this looks almost as much like Staffordshire as it does as the outskirts of Belfast. Like, they look so similar. I've seen this a few different times. This is definitely either the Midlands or Northern Ireland. But that's not the most helpful. So, like, is there something specifically... I love the fact that I just mentioned it, but yeah.
Residential area of... I would assume this is UK. Yeah, there's yellow registration.
Yellow backplates, which makes me think UK.
So that aligns with UK, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, definitely. I mean,
I'd say Midlands.
Here, but describe the architecture. Do we have much red brick stuff, or is it more...
It's
like...
kind of...
It's more red brick.
No, it's more reddy. I think it's northern. He's guessed.
So yeah, Midlands to north. I'd have said maybe Cheddleton, Cheadle,
Okay.
near Manchester.
It was Northern Ireland.
Literally what I just said. Okay, so Jack saw it. I saw it. And Jack's from the north. I used to live in the Midlands. Both of us kind of put it in that area in our heads because I know that area and he knows a slightly different area. And Zigzag saw that. So what is the difference? Because, yeah, so Jack went Sheffield. The other guy went Manchester. I would have put it in Cheadle, which is between Staffordshire and Manchester. I love that came up because that literally proved my point. What is that difference? Because I think the same thing happened in the World Cup with Blinky. He got it wrong as well. Like, is there a massive difference that we can look out for at speed?
Yeah, I was wondering because, like, in Northern Ireland, sometimes
near Belfast,
less red brick.
Yeah, fair enough. He was a little bit closer, but
Red brick's much more Midlands and Northern as well.
Again, it's not UK, but it doesn't seem totally far from UK. I'm just trying to get to a car. We have.
That's a very UK-ish look.
On the left,
which may be.
Registration plate on the back.
Probably
Ireland. The cars in.
Yeah, no, it's not Ireland.
And a white registration plate on the front, and a quite short registration plate.
Maybe Australia then or something. New Zealand.
Gotta be. I think it's got to be Aussie, surely.
Yeah, on one of those.
There's that one building there.
Where's the sun?
There's an 0800 number.
Which, okay, so that's UK, but those things aren't right for the UK.
So to the north, it's to the north.
Yeah, it's bang north.
We're in the southern hemisphere then.
Yeah, it's got to be Australia.
Okay.
There's a wheelie bin with a blue lid and black.
Auckland!
Auckland City Council!
I have done this so many times. So I used to do this so many times, and I'm sure people have seen it when I do Geoguessr myself, when I'm actually like properly playing, not just kind of playing through someone, I always go for the bins. Because on a lot of bins, now this isn't universal for every country, but especially in the UK, bins tell you where you are. Like the council name is on it. So
Jack, right, send it in. It's about what to look for, bro. You see what I'm saying? If you know what to look for.
Yeah.
the bins are always helpful. Bins are always helpful.
UK vibe, but
Dude,
I knew it wasn't UK.
New Zealand is our country. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. He's not even guessed yet, I don't think. Let's see. He guessed Sydney. What a fool.
Oh, what a
We've done a lot of damage there. He's got 1,900 left, and I've not really lost any yet.
Let's go.
Moving on to round 4. Here we go. Ooh, okay, very different vibe. Kurana Villa, A61.
Kushan. Dakar. Okay, so there's two different places it can be. Bangladesh or Senegal.
He's got 8 seconds.
Okay.
That's Bangladesh.
Senegal.
That's Bangladesh. That's Bangladeshi script. What are you doing? No, that's Bangladesh. It's so crazy because I know, and if there's any comments on this, firstly, thank you, engagement. But it'll probably be like, yeah, but you can see it and you're not under the same pressure. I'm well aware, but some things just seem so obvious to not see. Like that was Bangladeshi script. Like that was like Indian Bangladeshi script. I only know 2 Dakars, Bangladesh and Senegal. I also love the fact that they just got something wrong by putting it in Senegal when that's literally what completely screwed Zigzag during the World Cup and probably the reason he got knocked out in the first round. But anyway.
Moving in towards India and then I got thrown up. Round 5. Okay. We have Asian Health. Manuel Dorrego on a little sign.
I'm presuming it's Manuel rather than Manuel. Because Manuel would be Europe, Manuel would be
on the other side.
Northern America or South America.
We've got graffiti, possibly French, I don't know, it said Manuel. Very rundown kind of cars and buildings. The registration plate, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. Manuel? Oh, that's France, that's Spain, whatever. But Manuel, it's Mexico and,
I think is white. Yeah. No EU strip.
You can be thrown off a lot by names.
Both sides. The stop sign is just a line, like a minus symbol.
Any
There's nothing that gives us. I mean, I think
in
it's
the north as well.
like
Interesting
in.
one.
Oh, where are we?
Maybe at this point.
I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Mexico. I'm gonna go Mexico, just because the name.
Buenos Aires. Okay, yeah, it was Argentina. Well,
Oh, Argentina. There you go.
it was Colbada. He did get that as well, but we barely lost any damage.
Nice, dude.
Nicely done, because I didn't get very good descriptions
I had
there.
no idea.
Yeah, you did really, really well there. Okay, we are in Asia. I can tell from the text.
Nice.
Yeah, they're square-looking vehicles.
Okay.
Maybe Japan.
Where?
Does the camera feel a bit low? Do we have an extremely wide blur underneath?
That is.
Well, first off, we drive
yeah.
That shit is crazy to me. That kind of meta just yeah.
So I'm gonna need you to lock in here, Jack.
Yeah.
On Japanese poles, you have very useful markings. So can you find some metallic, kind of strips on the pole? Like it should be like.
There are a lot of poles.
What is
There's
this?
a red pole.
I'd be looking at the type of script at this point,
Okay. Describe the topography.
making sure that it's Japan.
Very flat. Time's up.
Tokyo.
Oh, that's good. It was Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yeah, he's got 300 damage.
Always go for the capital. I think Zigzag said that before. Like at worst, just go for the capital because they've got more coverage.
On a sign, we have a yellow license plate. Ooh, yellow.
Anything else?
Oh, it's Colombia. Let's just put the pressure on and go middle of Colombia, like in the mountains middle.
Okay.
What was that immediately that gave Colombia away?
Yeah, I'm quite near there. I'm feeling good about this one,
The yellow plates are just a giveaway. He'll probably.
Oh, okay, so the yellow plate's the front. That's it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've just found a meta that I might be able to keep. Yellow number plates at the front is Colombia. Is that universal? Anybody know? Is that universal or is that just Colombia?
Yeah, he's not guessed yet. Oh, he went in Luxembourg.
That was... what? That's definitely not Luxembourg. How the fuck do you get Luxembourg from that?
We've won back to back.
Let's go, Jack. Oh, I'm taking my blindfold off.
Take that blindfold off. I bet it feels so weird just being not
That
able
would-
to see anything for like 20 minutes.
That would be crazy to try and do.
We did a good job there. We did a good job to get 2 wins.
Yeah, I know. You played really, really well because I wasn't like on it with the info
No.
I was giving you. It was a bit all over the place.
I think you understood that registration plates are a huge deal, and that was at least that was at least good for sure.
And I tell you what, when we got that area code,
That was close. The fact that you thought of that is actually so nice. Well, Jack, thank you for joining me.
pleasure as always.
So, yeah, that was clutch, that code for Mexico City. You know what else would have been clutch in that, Jack? the fucking flag on the back of the van that you literally looked at. Anyway, yeah, I'm well aware. I'm being really picky and I see it. I'm not on the same pressure. But just flags for me seemed, they stand out so much. And especially because Jack learnt all of them, I would have felt that would have stood out for him as well. So I don't know. Just me. I do apologise for the coughs every now and again. I hope I didn't damage anyone's hearing. But yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday, obviously playing Geoguessr by myself. Jack, you need to do more collabs. Pick a topic. I probably have a YouTube channel on that, and we can collab. I'm just saying. You want to do some. I'm here. That's all I'm saying. You know, help a little guy out. You know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that, guys, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks, everyone.